Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Tami LaTrell, and you are watching another edition of the Writer's Block Songwriting Workshops. I do it for you guys. I just want to give a shout out again to everybody who's supporting me, who's leaving questions on FanBridge, and connecting with me through social media. If you haven't followed me already, follow me on Instagram at Tami LaTrell, where you can get updates on news that's going on in the music business, as well as seeing everything that I have going on in the studio and upcoming projects that I have placements on. All right. So for those who don't know, SoundExchange is it's an independent performance rights organization similar to ASCAP and BMI and CSAC. And what they do is they collect and distribute digital performance royalties to featured artists and copyright holders. Now, back in the day when SoundExchange first started, they were only giving digital royalties that they would collect to the actual artists, featured artists, as well as labels. And at that time, there was no way for someone like myself, a songwriter, or if you're a producer, to actually get paid off of those royalties. So they have actually changed. Their community is continuously thriving in this new digital age, and now you can actually register as a songwriter and or producer with SoundExchange to collect any royalties that may be out there that have not been collected. Let's say, for instance, from an independent standpoint. So, in order for you to register, which I think you guys definitely should, like I said, they're collecting royalties from Pandora, Sirius XM, webcasters, and cable television music channels, and I think if you guys want to make sure that you get a piece of the pie, you definitely need to register. So I've already went through the process for you because I wanted to make sure that in order for you to register and get it over with, that you had everything you needed. Okay, so here are the things that you need in order to register with SoundExchange. You will need to be able to determine, are you a copyright holder or are you a label? Okay. In addition to that, you will need to make sure that you know whether or not SoundExchange is paying you as a company or as an individual. Like I said, you will be paid as an individual. If you have a DBA for your publishing company, for instance, my DBA is LaTrell Music, then you need to make sure you have that information. You also need to make sure that if you have a tax ID for your DBA given to you by the IRS, you need to have that information handy as well. Make sure you either know it by heart or have it to where you can copy and paste it in, because there's going to be an area where you register for your name, your address, your telephone number, your email address, to get all in their system, and then you would need to register with your tax ID. Another thing you're going to need is a W-9. Now, if you don't know what a W-9 is, go to irs.gov, search W-9, and you're going to download that, completely fill it out. I think it's like the top half portion. It'll be your name, your address, your telephone number, and it'll also ask whether or not you are an individual, which is a sole proprietor, if you are a partnership, or if you are LLC, and you will write that information in, as well as your social security number or your tax ID will go on that W-9. Okay. If you do not have a tax ID, put in your social security number. In addition to that, you will need a voided check if you would like to register for direct deposit. Have your funds directly deposited into your account. And good thing about SoundExchange is that they actually pay monthly instead of paying quarterly like most performance rights organizations. So I think that's a good look. It's nothing like residual monthly income. Or you can also have your check sent to you by mail, snail mail. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. Another thing that you will need is your government ID. So we're talking about a driver's license or a passport, or anything that will allow you to show proof of who you are with your name on it. In addition to that, if you do not provide a government ID, I think they also allow you to take a picture directly from their software, which is pretty cool, from the website. So just be prepared to say cheese. All right. So another thing about it is, once you register, you become a SoundExchange member, and they have benefits that include collecting your international royalties. They also facilitate those royalties along with your U.S. based ones, and they don't charge a fee. So I think that's pretty cool as well. You can also register on their site if you want them to collect your international royalties. There are additional documentation that you have to complete in order to do that, but I'm just letting you know that they also do that as well. Another benefit about being a member is that you actually have influence on music business and government policies. You get to participate in any elections, any ballots that they have participating currently going on within their organization. And then, hey, they're also in the fight for performance rights and maintaining the value of music, just like I've always talked about with the Songwriter Equity Act. So being a part of SoundExchange as a registered member would give you an opportunity to have some say and have a voice in fighting for our rights and making sure that we get fair pay for our performance rights and for our creative works. You also will get access to their music conferences and equipment discounts. It's pretty straight to the point. I think SoundExchange, for one, they come a very long way. I've actually, like I said, started hearing about SoundExchange when they only paid the labels and the artists. So it's a real good look that they are reaching out for copyright holders. Another thing too that I wanted to bring up before I wrap up, you also can search their database. Let me see, do I already have it open? So if you go to their website, go to the homepage, and then you're going to click on artists and copyright owner. It's going to highlight in green. And if you look on the left hand side, it says, does SoundExchange have royalties for you? And from there, you can click on it. If you're an artist, you can click on it. If you're a copyright holder, you can also click on it. And you can search their database for songs that have accrued royalties and are waiting to be paid to the copyright owners. So you can either enter your name or your label name. And even if they're not on the list, still make sure you become a member, because by you becoming a member, you're now in their database. That way, if there are any future royalties accrued, you will already be registered to receive payment. Get your stuff together, all the materials that you need that I just went over, and then sit down at your computer, upload, fill out your information, and become a registered member. All right. That's it for me, guys. I'm actually about to log off for the night. I've had a very long day. But if you have any questions, feel free to log on to TamiLaTrell.com, click on Ask a Question, and I will get back with you as soon as my schedule permits. You also can follow me again on social media by simply going to Instagram.com/Tami LaTrell. That's TamiLaTrell. Same for Twitter, TamiLaTrell. And you can search me on Facebook at Tami LaTrell, and you will find out all of my information. You can find me wherever. I'm always online, tweeting, and everything. And one more thing. Don't forget to subscribe below. Please, please, please subscribe down there. I'm trying to get my subscriptions up. Please share my video to some of your friends, producers, songwriters, and other people who may need this valuable information. And as always, I appreciate your support. All right, I'm signing off. You guys have a great week. Peace.